Good day, everyone. So this video lesson is all about the normal random variable. Okay? So first, we have the normal distribution. Okay? So what is this normal distribution? Okay, it is also known as Gaussian distribution. Okay? So it is an arrangement of a data set in which values cluster in the middle of the range and the rest decreases symmetrically towards either extreme. Okay? So So this is a normal distribution. So this is the illustration of a normal distribution. Okay. So here are the following characteristics, okay, of a normal distribution. So first, it has or the curve has a single peak. Okay. Ayan, yung tuktok niya nandito. Okay? It has a single peak. Okay? Second, it is bell-shaped. Okay? Or shaped like a Mexican hat. Oh, ayan siya, oh. Yan. So, bell-shaped siya dapat. Okay? Next, the mean lies at the center. Okay, so ito yung mean niya. Ayan, nandyan siya sa gitna. The distribution is symmetrical about the mean. So, dapat pantay siya. Pag sinabing symmetrical, pantay. Kung ano yung nandyan, kung ano yung sukat nung sa left, okay, ganon din yung sa right. Okay? Next, the two tails extend indefinitely in both directions, coming closer and closer to the horizontal axis but never quite touching it. So, parang asymptote. Okay? Asymptote. So, ayan siya. So, kahit na super lapit na niya, never yan na magta-touch. Okay? So, yun yung characteristics ng isang normal distribution. Another is, the curve is symmetrical about the vertical line. Okay? Or yung x minus m. Okay? So, yan. Vertical din. Dapat siya yung mga yan. Oh. Okay? So, may mga vertical line tayong nakikita. Next, the mean, median, and mode coincide at the exact center of the distribution. Okay? So, ayun siya, makikita nyo. Then, the total area under the curve is 1. And since the curve is symmetrical, about x is equal to mean, it follows that the area on either side of the vertical line, x is equal to mean, is 0.5. Okay? So, later on, makikita nyo kung bakit ganyan yon. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan. So, this area represents the total number of cases. Okay? So, sa mga next na discussion, ma-explain natin yung part na ito. Okay? So, for now, let's have this normal distribution. So, kung paano siya i-illustrate. Okay? Kung paano siya gawin. So, ito na tayo, illustrating normal distribution. So, the following table shows the scores of 5 students who took certain screening tests. Okay? So, if the mean score was 150 with standard deviation of 20, create a normal distribution using a normal curve and okay, so wala dito yung question. So, let's just create a normal um, distribution. Okay? Or normal using the normal curve. So first, what are we going to do? We have to draw a normal curve. Okay, mag-drawing tayo ng normal curve. So dito siya. So imagine niyo straight line yan, and then we have parang a bell shape. Okay, so imagine na lang ninyo na symmetrical siya. Okay, mahirap i-draw dito. Ayan. Then, okay. So, lagyan natin siya nung dyan sa gitna yung guhit-guhit kanina. Okay. Ayan. Okay, lagyan natin siya dito and dito. Okay, ayan. So, meron na tayong normal curve. Tapos, sabi dito, draw a vertical line first in the middle and label them the mean. Oh, so, ito yung mean natin. Ililabel natin siya yung gitna. Okay, tapos yung mga susunod, mean plus standard deviation. Then, mean plus 2 na siya. Okay? Then, meron pa pala dito. So, dapat yan tatlo. So, we have mean plus 2, I mean 3 na dito, 3 times the standard deviation. Okay? So, lagi niyong tatandaan yung standard deviation natin ay parang ang pagitan niya lagi ay 1. Okay? Then, dito naman, mean minus standard deviation. Then, dito, mean minus 2 times standard deviation. And then, here, ganun din sa kabila, pero minus mean minus 2 times, I mean 3 times the standard deviation. Okay? Tapos, after nyan, isosolve na natin. Okay? Let's substitute the given. Okay? So, yung mean natin, as set here is, we have 150. So, 150 minus 3 times, anong standard deviation natin? We have 20. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, itong mean minus 3 times standard deviation natin ay, ang value niya ay 90. Okay, wait lang, palitan natin. So, ang value niya ay 90. 150 minus 3 times 20 is 60, so 90. Okay? Next, yung mean minus 2 times standard deviation. Okay? So, ano yung mean ulit natin? We have 150 minus 2 times the standard deviation is 20. So, we have 150 minus 40, that is 100, 110. Or dapat doon natin siya isusulat. Okay? So, later ililipat ko na lang siya. Okay? Or dito na lang, wait lang. Susulat ko siya dito. Sulat natin yung solving sa gilid. So, yung m muna or yung mean muna natin, minus 3 times the standard deviation. So, ulitin natin, 150 minus 3 times 20. So, that is equal to 90. So, yung m minus 3 times standard deviation natin ay 90. Okay? So, sunod nating isolve yung mean minus 2 times standard deviation. So, we have 150 minus 2 times 20. So, that is equal to 110. Okay? So, 110 yung nandito. Then, next is yung mean minus the standard deviation. So, we have 150, okay, minus 20, that is 130. Okay, so we have 130 here. Tas yung mean naman natin, of course, yung 150. And then next, mean plus the standard deviation, that is 150 plus 20. So we have 170. Okay, then next we have the mean plus 2 times standard deviation. So 150 plus 2 times 20, that is 150 plus 40, that is 190. Okay? And then we have mean plus 3 times, 3 times the standard deviation. So we have 150 plus 3 times 20. So that is 150 plus 60 is 210. Okay, so we have 210. So as you can see, yung pagitan, tingnan natin. So magiging ito na yung distribution natin. 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, and 210. So as you can see, meron silang pagitan na 20. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng standard deviation. Okay? Ang ibig sabihin ng standard deviation, yung pagitan. Okay? Parang kumbaga pag nag-graph tayo, 'di ba? Okay, yung pagitan ng mga number dito. So 20 siya. So na-satisfy. And then yung mean natin ay 150. Okay? So basahin ko, nandito yung tanong. Okay? So did Red pass the exam? Si Red daw ba napasa niya yung exam? Yes, because his score is above average. Kasi yung score niya, 172, and then yung mean natin ay 150. So, above average siya. So, napasa niya. Next, did Kimili pass the exam? The answer is no, because uh, the score of Kimili is below average. So, as you can see, we have 134 here. Andito yung 134 banda. Okay, 130. So, ang average natin ay 150. So, hindi. Okay, so ganun mag-interpret. Okay, paano pagsisulen? Napasa ba ni Sulen yung exam? Yes, because her score is exactly the mean average or exactly the average. Okay? So, yun yung example on how we interpret and how we illustrate this normal distribution given these scores, okay, or given the uh, value of this one. Okay? So, that's for normal distribution. Okay? Okay, so next we have here the standard normal distribution. So kanina kung meron tayong normal distribution, meron din tayong standardized, okay? So parang kino-convert natin yung normal distribution into standardized or in standard normal distribution. So this is denoted by Z. It it is also a normal distribution having a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Okay? So dito i-ano natin, i-let natin na yung mean natin ay 0. And then always standard deviation ay ang pagitan niya ay 1 or isa. Okay? So since the normal distribution can have different values for its mean and standard deviation, it can be standardized by setting the mean to 0 and the standard deviation to 1. Okay? So, z-score of a normal random variable or the Ross score measures the value of standard deviations between a raw score and the mean of the distribution where the raw score, okay, yung x natin came from using the formula, ayan, z is equal to x minus m over the standard deviation. Okay? So, to fully understand that, ayan. So ito pa pala. Okay? Ito yung ginagamit natin na formula. Okay? Para ang tawag dito, ma-convert natin into standard normal distribution yung ating normal distribution. So, gagamit tayo dito ng z-score. Okay? So, the normal random variable of a standard normal distribution is called the standard score, okay, or the z-score. So, every normal variable x can be transformed into a z-score via the following expression. So, meron tayong tinatawag na population and sample, okay? So, pero same lang naman sila, okay? Maiiba lang yung symbol. Okay? Pag population, ang ginagamit nating symbol ng mean ay ganito. Yung para siyang M, yung mu. Pero pag sample, ang ginagamit nating symbol ng mean ay yung may x, x tapos may guhit siya sa gitna o sa taas yung bar. Okay? And then, pag population, yung standard deviation, ganito yung symbol niya. Pag sample, ang symbol ng standard deviation ay S. So, yun lang yung kaibahan niya. Same siya, iba lang yung symbol. Okay? So, sa mga susunod nating discussion, matatakol natin what is the difference between population and sample. Okay? So, yan yung ating formula. Okay? So, let's try this one. So, paano ba mag-convert ng x-score to z-score? So, ito yung given natin. A normal distribution of scores has a standard deviation of 10 and mean of 52.3. So, we have to find this for the z-scores. Okay? So, first, we have an x-score here, which is 75. So, when we are converting x score to z-score, we are going to use the formula, o yung kanina we have, since z siya, yung x minus the mean over the standard deviation. Okay? So, in here, ano yung x natin? Isa-substitute lang natin siya sa formula. Ano yung x natin? We have 75. Ayan siya. Itong number 1. Okay? Minus, the mean is 52.3 over the standard deviation is 10. Okay? So, if you are going to compute that, okay, ang lalabas na sagot dyan ay 2.27. So, our z here is 2.27. So, ganun lang siya kadali kung paano mag-convert. Okay? Next is number 2. Okay? So, we have there, so i-direct na natin, z is equal to, our x is 32 minus 52.3 all over 10. Okay? So, ang makukuha nating sagot dyan ay negative 2.03. So, negative 2.03. Okay? Next, number 3, we have 45 minus 52.3 over 10. So, we will get negative 0.73. Okay? Pag kinalculator yan, negative 0.73. Okay? Next, number 4. We have 62 minus 52.3. This is point. Over 10. Okay? So, we will get 0.97. Okay? So, 0.97. And then, we have number 5. 73 yung x natin minus 52.3 over the standard deviation of 10. So, we have here, okay, so dinadirect ko na siya, we have here 2.07. Okay, so 2.07. So, ganyan lang kadali. Tatandaan lang ninyo lagi yung formula natin na z is equal to x minus the mean over the standard deviation. Okay? So, tatandaan nyo lang siya para mabilisan kayo. Okay? Direct na ninyo sa calculator. Okay? So, ganyan lang siya kabilis. Okay? Okay, next. So, dito naman, okay, paano naman kaya kung ang hinahanap natin ay yung real score, given yung z-score, okay? So, dito, ang gagamitin nating formula is yung x is equal to z times the standard deviation plus the mean. Okay, hindi ko na ano yung symbol. So, ganito siya, yung mu na symbol. Okay, ayan. So, yan yung gagamitin natin na formula. So, for number 1, okay, for example, ayan. So, our x is equal to, ano yung z natin? Given 2. Then, the standard deviation, nandyan siya, and then mean is 72. So, 2 times 5 plus 72. Okay? So, ang makukuha ninyo dyan, okay, if you're going to directly compute it in calculator or, of course, manually, okay, ang makukuha ninyo ay 82. Okay? So, we have x is equal to 82 here. Okay? That's number 1. Next, number 2, i-direct na natin. I-substitute na agad natin dun sa formula. So, we have z is negative 0.8 times our standard deviation is 5 plus 72. Okay? So, ano ang makukuha nating sagot dito? We have 68. Okay? So, 68. Next, number 3. I-direct na ulit natin. Negative 2.6 times 5 plus 72. Okay? So, ang makukuha nating sagot dito ay 59. Okay? Pag kinalculator or sinolve natin manually. Next is number 4. We have positive naman. Same sila pero positive ito. Positive 2.6 times 5 plus 72. And that would equal to 85. Okay? Next, last, we have number 5. Okay? So, number 5 is 1.9 naman yung ating z-score times the standard deviation plus the mean. So, this will be equal to 81.5. Okay? So, 81.5. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Kailangan lang talaga ninyo na kabisado or kailangan memorize ninyo yung formula. Okay? At saka huwag pagbabaliktaran. Okay? So, kapag given yung z-score, ito yung gagamitin ninyong formula. Okay? So, x is equal to z times the standard deviation plus the mean. Okay? So, that's it for this video lesson. Hope you understand. Okay? Thank you.